Welcome to the G2K Idol channel, to stream 28 of the Heather Smith RTTS. Starting with Shohei Ohtani retiring in year 2033, that's crazy. Hall of Fame for him and Mookie in the same year. This is on the totals of Heather's first World Series. And was done with the Chicago White Sox of all teams. What's next for her in her own Hall of Fame-worthy career? The GOAT Heather Smith. The retirement option is there for her now. Heather does want to eventually play with her best friend Maya at some point or against her in the World Series. That's what she always dreamed. Jason Dominguez never really made it to his potential, it seems. Also, Walker Jenkins and Harry Ford were the off-season signings for the White Sox to replace the talent they lost in free agency. The pitching rotation here has somehow become elite after a decade and a half of lackluster performance for them. Maya is now in 94 overall, with her and Heather just having their 30th birthday. She's a free agent in 2036, maybe hope for Heather to play here then, unless the Guardians resign her. Lol, if they knew what's best for them they would, lol, grinning squinting face. Our closer the last few years goes to me as team lol, grinning squinting face, what a traitor, joking face with tears of joy. My Braves team is depleted by this time. Paul Sken has regressed to a 79. That's crazy. Without further ado, on to the first game of Season 10.
And welcome into the ball. And next to hit for the Sox, Heather Smith. Smith playing up the middle at short, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. First pitch misses.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
2 out, space is empty. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Jeffrey Hudson.
So up next, Roosevelt Cruz. Hit on the ground to the right side. Has some trouble with it. Wins the race to the bag, and that's out number 1 on a tough play.
A lot going on right there. First of all, first baseman making that diving stop. So many times he's looking desperately for the pitcher to feed it to, but he decides to get up and beat that base runner to the bag. Pretty impressive right there.
Sasaki back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Love to see it.
0-2's the
Power
count.
versus power right there.
Foul ball still 0-2. A swing and a miss. Beater with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Dale Duke, the next to hit. On the ground, could be two. Quickly to second for
Out.
one. Relay to
You're
first,
out.
double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting, shortstop.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Well, you know, with two out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been
0-2.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Ball one
Ball
there.
one.
See if he can go upstairs a
One
little
ball,
bit. Make sure
two
you
strikes.
miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one
2-2
way
the count.
outside, and the count is 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. That's hard hit on the line. Pena makes the play, and it's out number 3. Make it 6. Zach Neto will hit next. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Roll to short. Could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. And now the shortstop, Heather Smith. 1 for 3. Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
Counts
Those
1-0.
that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The
Ball, that's
shortstop takes
outside.
the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for her to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one catches the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog
2
back
balls,
to the dugout.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. And there's a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
The third baseman, Jeffrey.
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. The White Sox down to their final strike. And that one hammered. That's back there. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside.
And now Jose Cortez. And now the 0-1. This one popped up. Alvarez under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs collect their first win of the season. Smith with an okay game in the loss.
Didn't light the world on fire, but she held up her end okay. I'm sure she'd like to have a better game and help them win going forward, though.
Well, no home run to start of this season for Heather. Just barely got any good contact at all.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Heather Smith. Now he catches the corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
2 out, space is empty. That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot.
2
Down
strikes.
1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third. 1 out, runner at second. Lewis digs in now. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time, and they get the out. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off. 4th inning underway, no score. And it's
I got
even
1
up.
ball, 1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The
Ball!
shortstop
That
takes
pitch is
the
out.
ball. Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Flipped that screwball up there and got her to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
0-1's the count.
Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Heather Smith. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they still lead it 1-0. 2 down, bases in.
Very unusual bad game for the GOAT.
A switch hitter, Dale Duke. Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across.
He's out.
And that will end the inning. Happening there for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Smith had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think she'd be the first to tell you she's capable of.
One down. And now Heather Smith. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And that is out of play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And the 0-1. And strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants
No
a
balls,
ground
2
ball
strikes.
double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The third baseman, Jeffrey Hudson.
1 out, bases empty.
Shortstop, Heather Smith.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
She's going to have to make
0-1.
sure that she stays patient because she is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch her tough. They're going to pitch around her, and when she doesn't
That's a
Up
ball.
and in. Look out.
straighten her up a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss.
See if he can go upstairs
ball,
a little bit.
2
Make sure
strikes.
you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
out.
outside.
She's a fun player to watch taking at bat. She just battles up there. She doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put her away.
Swings and misses, struck her out.
Sitting off speed there. Timing wasn't quite right on the fastball, even to try to late emergency hack and foul it off. But very quality pitch located. I like that little 2-seam arm side run to the outside corner of the plate.
So many strikeouts. Has she forgot how to hit? Lol, grinning face with sweat.
On the ground, 2 ball. Fires the second for 1, and they get him
He's out.
easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now batting, shortstop, Heather.
You know her great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If she can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And she swings.
At least her defense is still there to start this season, huh?
One there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a batter like this.
That
Ball
one
1.
misses, and the count is 1-1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961,
2 balls,
they
1
played their
strike.
first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swing and a miss.
2.
And that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. A massive home run. Their first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball work.
Heather hits her first home run of the season after this slow start. Let's go.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, she made him pay.
Here's Jared Kelnick. On the ground. Dive, and she's got it. But no play, and the bases are loaded. Great effort on that one. Might have saved a run. One out. Runner at second. Smith getting ready to hit. She's already homered here in this one. Fouled off. She was late.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second.
One ball,
in the
two
dirt.
strikes.
Not in time.
Hey.
The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're
got her swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick her up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next player up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And she grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And she's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, you have to take care of the baseball, and that's just not something they've been able to do in this one. That's their third error, and part of the reason they're losing right now.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Tomas Pena. 0-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins gets under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated
one out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Smith.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. She's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Out to short. Smith. In plenty of
He's
time
out.
to first. Got him. Did a good job in the win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
I really like how she looked in this one. She consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
Heather Smith, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. She brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And will be Heather Smith steps to the plate for the White Sox. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, the hitter
0-1.
shows the pitcher that she's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In the dirt, but kept close. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside. And now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Huber stands at first with one out. And ball
Take your
four
base.
to
Ball
a board.
Her ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of her career since day one.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Tap foul at the plate. She
That's
takes
a strike.
one right on the black, and it's 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie her up, get the ball in on the plate so that she can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And
Ball.
that skips in the dirt.
1
2
ball.
in scoring
2 strikes.
position, nobody out. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Two.
Just
Full
off
count.
the inside corner, and it's 3-2.
She's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at her and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if she swings or not.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Right side, hard hit. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least she puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And
Ball.
that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first.
Out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Heather Smith steps to the plate for the White Sox. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches
Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first.
That's an out.
There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The third baseman, Jeffrey Hudson.
So runner at second, 2 down. Freeland getting ready to hit. Grounds one to short. Smith handles, throws to
He's
first.
out.
That ends the inning and stops things. Man at first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Heather Smith. She's a player who does it all.
No.
Just missed.
1-0.
Aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Cold
1-1
night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Hey.
Swings through it for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's she swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break pitchers.
So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Heather Smith. Chris, she's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means she was named the best overall offensive performer in her league. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. We head. Swing and a pop-up. Cavadas makes the grab. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. She's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If she takes that approach, she could bust this game wide open.
Check swing. Did she
No
go?
ball.
Yes, she
1
did.
strike.
Bases loaded. 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
0-2.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Hard.
Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first,
Yep,
not in time. Great effort there. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Heather Smith. Golden opportunity right here.
Straight right.
Short of the bunt and missed it.
No
and
ball.
The count is
2
0-2.
strikes.
And she couldn't hold back. She's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power hitter right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. She tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Swing and a ground ball. Smith tosses to first.
Out.
And a quick out, number 1.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Smith will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
We talk about players with good speed, and definitely she has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side.
Dear Lord, this has been a tough start to her 10th season. Lol.
She gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and she just takes it away.
Hendricks stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he got her to chase.
0-2.
Inside, almost got her.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Inside
Dead
and
ball.
hit her.
Take first.
He had 2 strikes on her and he hit her. First and second, no outs. Smith digs in now. Year in and year out, this player an MVP candidate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This hitter checks all the boxes offensively.
She is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way she prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, her teammates feed off of the leadership that she shows.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A gigantic blast. For second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 10-2. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog.
Finally another home run.
She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Lee, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. Fires to second for 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. Double play. And that's the ball game. Smith had a good day at the office. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say she made a difference for him.
So 2 down, Heather Smith getting ready to hit. Singing, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
That's a ball.
Those that can really sharpen things on the
1
outer
ball,
half,
no strikes.
those are the ones that become elite.
Smith with a homer in her last game. And a pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
1 ball, 2
See
strikes.
if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2.
2-2.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Way
Full count.
inside, gets out of the way. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping up for the Guardians, Dakota Jordan.
Jordan.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first.
You're out.
Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for her today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and she's had an answer for just about every hitter she's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock her off her stride too much.
Out to short. Slings to first.
He's
in
out.
Time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Swing and a miss.
No balls.
And it's 0-1.
One strike.
Smith mashed a homer in her last game. The
Ball.
shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. That hitter.
Dead ball.
And a
Take
leadoff
first.
hitter is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the White Sox.
One gone, runner at first. Alex Freeland digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
Got him.
Throw to first, but he beat
No,
it.
he's safe.
And next to hit for the Sox, Heather Smith. This hitter with light tower power. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss, struck her out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had her on front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one. Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady.
From Heather Smith steps to the plate for the White Sox. She's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Smith launched a homer in her most recent game. And that one hit to first. Out. They get one to second.
He's
tag,
good.
Safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Heather Smith.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch her swing the bat, but this team does not want to let her beat them.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ruiz makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, she's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the shortstop, Heather Smith. That one almost got her. Ramirez on second. Huber on at first with two down. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ruiz. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So a man at first. And up next for Chicago, Heather Smith. She's one of the faster runners just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
One ball, no strike.
Almost got her. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carpenter makes the catch, and that'll do it. Smith with an okay game in the win.
You'll never complain about getting a team win, but I think they expect her to make a